So the same party that funded the KKK in 1865 just got caught funding the KKK in 2026. Tell me about the party switch again. While you're typing that out, it's important to point out that the KKK is a white supremacist organization whose goal is to suppress Black Americans and reverse Reconstruction policies, right? So it's almost as if the very party that incentivizes parental absence in the home has rendered a large portion of our small population to be dependent on the government for the past 65 years are the same emperor, just in different clothes. But hey, I'm just a self-hating Black conservative, am I right?
Yeah. That's what we're called, right? That's what we're called. How are you Black and you think that way? How can you support that? You're Black. But I'm happy to say, man, listen, there's a lot of Black people who are waking up. Coming from a group of individuals, and I was one of them myself, right? Who grow up and all we think is you just vote Democrat. You just gotta support the Democrats. That's just the way it is. More and more Black folks are saying, nah, especially after this bombshell just dropped from the Southern Poverty Law Center. Democrats are they in a little sticky situation here. Because there's a lot of Black folks who are like, yep, we out of here. Case in point, matter of fact, before we hop into it, make sure you smack that like button, first off. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And by the way, guys, if you don't see one of my videos pop up in your timeline, just know I'm still uploading. I feel like YouTube kind of hates me, you know? Like, I've seen so many people say, man, I haven't seen one of your videos in so long. It's never come. I didn't know you were still uploading. I upload every single day. Every single day. So, if you haven't seen me in a while, just check back on the channel. They just probably haven't sent out my notifications or put one of my videos in your feed for whatever reason. Who knows? Just check back. All right, let's hop into it.
Out now that the loony left is claiming that investigating the Southern Poverty Law Clinic is racist. Newsflash, Democrats, y'all can't use that word no more. Okay. It's all out in the open now, all right? It was you guys who kept this race going on and on and on and on. And if anyone knows the history of your Democratic Party, it was you guys who started the KKK. We were fine for a bunch of years, man, because I grew up in the 60s. I was born in the 60s, grew up in the 70s and the 80s. And the race thing had died down for a while. And y'all brought it right back up. Because you have to keep everyone in fear, especially the Black community. And I'm hoping that the rest of you people wake up and start to see what the Democratic Party has been doing. They've got nothing left, man. They have been exposed on every turn. They don't want, the true fact of the matter is, man, you know what? We love each other. We love all of y'all, right? They don't want us to love each other, right? Because at the end of the day, man, race, color, and skin don't mean shit. You're either a good person or a piece of shit. End of story. But you Democrats have, you have exposed your hand this year alone in so many ways. And I don't know how anyone can still say, I'm a Democrat today. I don't know. Black community, wake up, man. They have been using you for 60 plus years, okay? And newsflash, when you wasn't looking, all right, while they were sending y'all all to these Planned Parenthoods and all that other stuff and incarcerating your men at a higher rate than most, okay? The Latino community passed you. They're at 65 million to your 48 million. You're no longer the minority. You're the second minority. They don't need you anymore. But they've been race baiting you for the longest. Getting you to hate a bunch of people that never done anything to you, man. Make that make sense, man. Take a good look around and see what's going on in the direction this country has taken. They want to keep us divided. All right, we are stronger united. At this point right now, the Democratic Party should be abolished. They need to start a whole new party because this ain't it, man. You people expect to win midterms with all this shit that's been going on, man? Man, stop it, man.
Yeah. I've been saying the same thing. I don't see what some other folks are seeing in terms of these midterms. Now, obviously, we got some time, and I will be reporting on it as we get closer. But I just don't see how people could line up and vote for this Democrat Party. I don't see it. Is the Republican Party perfect? No, of course not. Is it a hell of a lot better than the Democrat Party? Absolutely. Absolutely. But y'all let me know what you think, man. Y'all let me know what you think. There's more.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the original cop with attitude, Zeke Arkham, and the SPLC, the Southern Poverty Law Center, has been found on wiretaps, funneling money into hate groups, to KKK, Aryan Nation, all of them, the whole Charlottesville thing, all of them. They have been funneling and putting money into hate groups in order to justify their existence. So for them to continue to be relevant, they had to manufacture hate directed mainly towards black folks. So my question to black folks is, are you tired of getting played? Are you finally tired of getting played? Because all of these leftist groups are playing you. All of them. BLM, chief amongst them, is playing you. The SPLC, Southern Poverty Law Center, which was created to fight racism and fight hate and fight bigotry. They're part of it now. They're on wiretap. They're part of it. Are you tired of being played? Are you tired of these people playing in your face? Are you tired of these leftist Democrat groups saying that, oh, they love you and they want to take care of you and they're on your side? And meanwhile, they're manufacturing hate and they're manufacturing your own oppression and they're manufacturing this whole thing of black progress is a continued work in progress. That's what they're doing. They are playing in your face. Are you tired of it yet? Because this isn't the first time they've been caught. I mean, BLM has been caught over and over again, and y'all still line up and tell them how much you love them. SPLC, we all knew this. Those of us on the right, we all knew this. But now it's actually, there's proof. So are you tired of it yet? Or are you going to keep continuing to get duped? Zeke Arkham, got your 6. Bye.
Some people will continue to be duped. It's just the way that it is. They will be duped until the day that they die. It's one thing that I am a little bit jealous about when it comes to the Democrat Party. They're able to brainwash the crap out of people. When their ideas don't stand up to scrutiny at all. Not even a little bit. That's why whenever there's any type of pushback against the Democrat Party, they always resort to, oh, wait, you're racist. That's what they always say. Time after time again. Oh, you're racist. Right? And if you're black, they'll say, well, you're the black face of white supremacy. What? What does that even mean? The black face of white supremacy? They just come up with whole new terms. Oh, man. It's funny, but it's also sad at the same time. Carry on.
Bombshell dropped. FBI has been investigating the SPLC, the Southern Poverty Law Center, and the grand jury just came back with an indictment. Do you notice how the people who label everyone else as extremists never expect and never want to have the mirror held up to them? And of course, the left is either silent on this or trying to slow walk it and say, wait for the evidence. But they absolutely never take that approach when it's the other way around. So the Department of Justice opened an investigation into the SPLC, Southern Poverty Law Center, and the grand jury came back with an indictment. A big bombshell.
They came back with an indictment. It's facts. It's facts. But as I always like to say with these types of videos, man, there's more.
Yup. So the Southern Poverty Law Center has been indicted. I said it before and I'll say it again, man. Kash Patel is doing a phenomenal job as FBI director. He is arresting motherfuckers left and right as he should. Nobody is spared and no man is above the law under the Kash Patel FBI. But the Southern Poverty Law Center, they got their asses indicted, and it's a good thing. FBA is next. These are hate groups. They're behind the scenes engineering division and racial hatred, and they must be stopped and treated like the criminals that they are.
More and more people are talking about this. And I'm loving it, man. I am absolutely loving it. Because, of course, you don't hear Democrat politicians talking about this. They're pretty darn silent. Pretty darn silent.
We're getting them all. The SPLC, Southern Poverty Law Center. I guess they wanted to change the law. The SPLC is in Alabama. This is a non-profit organization that has been collecting people's money for the past 10 years. At its very core, was supposed to protect people from other social groups or any type of racial groups. Come to find out, they was the one creating the commotion. And just like they do in a mafia movie, they pay somebody else to get the job done. And they pay them well too. They pay for the promotion of racism, to spread racism around town. They pay for socialism. They pretty much pay for all the stuff that they promote to ensure that they keep having money coming in. Wow, 10 years? That's a real job. And from what I heard, the Joe Biden administration just dropped the case for no reason. You know those criminals don't get far without somebody in the inside. Oh, I know Democrats are crying right now. Cry, Democrats, cry.
And that is why in the past I've said it's going to be hard to genuinely prosecute these folks because they have been protecting each other, right? It's, in my humble opinion, a lot of this stuff is all intertwined, right? You take down these individuals, well, these individuals and this person also go down because these people lied about something and tried to cover for them, and this individual knew about the entire situation when this person was supposed to be a little bit of oversight. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of this stuff is intertwined, so they cover each other's backs. The story goes that the Biden administration originally had started investigating this and dropped it for no darn reason. Why would they drop that? Just out of the blue. You know what? Nope. Done. We investigated though, guys. We looked into it, Didn't see anything. It was all a cover-up. Just to say that, yeah, we investigated, but we just didn't find anything, so we had to drop it. See how they cover for each other? That's why it is super difficult to prosecute these individuals. But don't lose hope. Don't lose hope.
Democrats got called up, man. I've been seeing that y'all been kind of quiet. Y'all ain't been saying too much, bro. Before all that, I was always the bad guy, the racist guy. Oh my God, man, you black and you voted for Trump. Then y'all was funding the KKK. Y'all was funding them boys. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I never hated on them, bro. Never in my life. But what I did hate was the fact that I had an opinion on why I voted the way that I voted, and I was somehow the bad guy. And now, since the tables done turned, everybody is hush, 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 hush. You don't want to talk about it. Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that. But they'll find a way. Oh, well, Trump, he's still a racist. I'll ask all the time. All right, how exactly is he? Well, you can just look at him and tell. You can just look at him and tell, bro. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Y'all done got real quiet ever since. So I don't know. Talk to me.
Nah, he's right. He's right. They'll start making up stuff. How do you know Trump is racist? Well, you just look at him and tell. You just look at him. Like what? What does that even mean? Oh man, I've heard some of the dumbest stuff in terms of excuses for Trump being racist. I literally had somebody tell me it was something about Jesse Jackson. It was like after Jesse Jackson died, Trump didn't tell everybody to move the flags to half staff or something. So that was proof that Trump was racist. I was just like, what the you talking about? He didn't require the flags to be at half staff when Jesse Jackson died. So that's proof that he's racist? Yes. What? People just make stuff up. They just make it up. Make it up. My goodness. Anyway, Happy to see it. Happy to see it, though. Lots of people are waking up to the truth. And, hey, like I said, whenever I come across these batches of clips, I am always going to bring it to you. All right? Always. I love it. Matter of fact, I may even make like a playlist of this type of stuff. I feel like that might be pretty nice. Y'all let me know. Thanks for tuning in as always. I greatly appreciate all of the continued love and support. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.